It's Sunday evening, about 9:20 p.m. A judge issued a ruling today regarding Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the father from Maryland, who was sent to Sikot prison in El Salvador on March 15th, and for allegedly being a member of the violent Venezuelan street gang Tren de Aragua. There were 3 planes full of young men. A judge ordered the Trump administration to turn the planes around. They did not, and about 280 some odd young men got sent to that prison in El Salvador. When the Trump administration finally decided to to cooperate with court orders and bring him back, they did so and brought him back and immediately indicted him on 2 felony counts related to human trafficking. And I read that indictment and I was like, this whole thing is bullshit. If this is all they have, this guy's not going to. He's got an extremely good chance of getting acquitted. So there was, I guess, some kind of a bail hearing or something. And Tennessee Magistrate Barbara Holmes ruled today, Sunday, that Mr. Abrego Garcia is not the dangerous gang member that Trump allies like Stephen Miller and Kristi Noem have repeatedly claimed that he is. They've repeatedly claimed that he's a member of MS-13. You remember that interview with Donald Trump with the photo of his fingers, and they've said he's a drug trafficker, a human trafficker, a violent gang member. They've said all kinds of horrific things about this young man. And he's being held pending trial on human smuggling charges. He has pleaded not guilty. Judge Holmes issued a 51-page order today disputing claims made by the U.S. government that he was a member of MS-13. And the order from this judge said the government had failed to prove that Mr. Abrego Garcia was a serious risk to flee or obstruct justice in his case. Overall, the court cannot find from the evidence presented that Abrego's release clearly and convincingly poses irremediable danger to other persons or the community. She also slammed the government's evidence that he was a member of MS-13, saying their evidence consists of general statements, all double hearsay, and stated that he has no criminal history of any kind here or in El Salvador. The court does not find that these circumstances, when considered together, compel a determination that Mr. Abrego Garcia poses a risk of danger to the community or has the proclivity or incentive to flee rather than face prosecution. The court will give Mr. Abrego Garcia the due process that he is guaranteed. And she went on to berate the quote-unquote evidence that the government had presented in trying to keep him detained. And because it's like, I've been saying this for a long time. It's like these clowns can say all kinds of shit on social media and on Fox News and Pam Bondi and Stephen Miller with their little press conferences and all of that shit. It's like once you get into a federal courtroom, you need evidence. You need evidence, not bullshit accusations. And bullshit accusations is all they've ever made against this guy. And that ran into a brick wall today. And so he's not. So she ordered that they can't detain him on these 2 charges. There's going to be another hearing on Wednesday to determine bail. But I would imagine that as soon as he is released on these 2 charges, that ICE agents are going to scoop him up and hold him in detention for deportation anyway. They'll just do it legally this time, which they could have done the first time, but they chose not to.